Rob.
Tony. And I'm Jeff.
We're in gaming.
And that's you.
Hello gamers and welcome back to the Inn. I'm Rob, of course, or Warshack if you want to call me by my in-game name, and today we will be going from rank 1 to legend. Hopefully we are 3 wins away, so ideally we can get all 3 of those wins. We get them easily, we get to legend, I start studying for the test I have to do tomorrow, and I haven't studied, I haven't done anything since we've started grinding 2 days ago, so hopefully we'll be able to get to where we need to go soon, because definitely have been putting in work. I'm going against a shaman, so I'm assuming he's going to be playing aggro. He could be playing mid. Either way, you normally always keep Living Roots and Ass Pirate in our opening hand. The Wrath is nice. He replaced his entire hand, but for some reason I have a feeling this guy is not playing aggro. He looks like a mid-range shaman kind of guy. But we'll see. Maybe he'll start with the Tunnel Trog and do Leper. So he is playing the mid-range. Okay. So we can prevent taking... Actually, how do we want to do this? We can coin and prevent taking 2, or we can Living Roots, save the coin, and draw 1. How do we feel about this? Or next turn, we coin Wild Growth, and then we Living Roots and Wrath that. I kind of want to save coin for something else, though. And I definitely don't want to Wrath that. I'd rather Wrath like a Tunnel Trog. So I think just summoning 2 1/1s is perfectly fine here. So depending on what he plays next turn, I think we'll just Ass Pirate. We'll just hold on to the Wild Growth. There's no reason to ramp super hard right now. Alright, so just don't give him a Taunt Totem and we're okay. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Alright, so we can go ahead and Wild Growth, which gets us closer to, I think, Wild Growth, coin, Azure Drake, Druid of the Call. We don't even need to coin because, yeah, we will. Well, we could... Wild Growth is the same thing as Ass Pirate, and Ass Pirate actually puts a card on the field. So I think that's good. So we can actually coin out a 5-drop next turn if she lives. I'm going to use our Groot to kill off this 1/1 totem, just so we can't Flame Tongue that and kill off our Ass Pirate. His turn 3 is probably looking like a Spirits, and if he Spirits, we coin into the Claw. And if he doesn't Spirit, we'll probably play Azure Drake for the cycle to be able to cast a 2 damage, draw 1 Wrath. Wow, so he totems. That's not a lot. And then he lightning bolts this. Okay. And that makes me a little sad. At least he used some of his direct damage on our face, but we're still going to be able to innervate out the Azure Drake. Putting up the taunt right now doesn't matter too much. Field control is very important in this matchup. And I'm assuming because the way he's been playing, he has Doom Hammer in his hand already. It would only make sense because the way he's cycling out his overloads. And the fact that he did start with Leper Gnome tells me he is playing the aggro rendition of the deck. Ancestral Knowledge, so he doesn't have Doom Hammer in his hand. Wow. Very interesting. So we're definitely going to go ahead and coin out the Druid of the Claw to keep that field control. And then the following turn, probably Wild Growth. Oh my goodness gracious, guys. We're getting some pretty decent cards. So we can definitely Wild Growth next turn into the Ancient of Lore, or we'll maybe cycle and passive, depending on what he does. But our field is pretty good right now, unless he's playing Elemental Destruction, in which our field is not so good. It will be a rip field, but then he can't do anything the following turn, and we just go ahead and develop the Ancient of Lore Tharzan. The Kansamida. That's 2 Kansamidas in a row, by the way. You guys didn't see the video before this, but we actually got paired up against another Druid, and we started with a Living Roots, and he just conceded right there on the spot. And then we went against Kibler earlier today, guys. We played against BM Kibler, and I was playing Druid, and he was playing Patrons, and I think you guys know how that went. He summons, I think, 4 or 6 Patrons on turn 5. He literally, he had Deathspite out, he played Patron, he coined Whirlwind, he inner-raged, coined Whirlwind, attack with Deathspite. It was devastating. It was absolutely devastating. Alright, so this hand is looking pretty bad. Pretty bad. It's looking pretty good. It's actually still, it's okay, but it was a nice draw from us. 2 1/1 Groots on turn 1, you can't disagree with that. Unless he plays a Voidwalker, and then we're kind of just fucked. Alright, looks like the Peddler. Always coin into Peddler. Always. Ooh, Creeper's really good for him, too. Because the Creeper can contest these 1/1s. Alright, so we're just going to Ass Pirate and then swing face. There's no reason to attack that Creeper right now. Next turn, if he plays, let's say, like a Knife Juggler and then wants to combo it with that Creeper, we'll be able to Keeper of the Grove that Knife Juggler. Another Creeper. So I almost want to save my Keeper of the Grove for the eggs, but right now we don't have another option. So it's like silence one of the... Which one do we want to silence? Do we want to silence the 1-1, kill it off with our 1-1, or do we want to silence the 1-2 and kill it off with our Ass Pirate? I think silencing the 1-2, killing it with our Ass Pirate, and then swinging it for 1 is best here. It has higher HP, we keep a Groot on the field, and then he swings his Creeper into our Groot and it summons 2 more 1-1s. Seems okay. We need to draw into a 4-drop or 5-drop, or our turn 5 is going to be so weak. And then our turn 6 is weak too. We still don't even have a turn 6. So we definitely need to draw a creature this turn to keep this board control up, because if we don't, we are not doing so good. We also have the ramp from the Ass Pirate, so another Living Roots. Not really feeling this one. Not really feeling this one. It really doesn't do much right now. So this kills this.
Nature's wrath. Feel nature's
Alright, so that kills that. Passive definitely going to... What do we want to kill with our passive? Maybe the Living Roots into Zombie Chow. We're still at full health though. He's just gonna swing his Zombie Chow into Ass Pirate next turn anyway.
For the wild.
Let's swing into this and then summon 2 more 1-1s and then kill off this other 1-1. So he's gonna attack his Zombie Chow into our Ass Pirate no matter what. So attacking into it and trying to kill it doesn't really matter because he's just gonna kill it off anyway. So we might as well kill as many creatures with our Ass Pirate as possible before he decides he wants to make that trade.
The light protects.
Alright, so this makes sense. He has a pretty weak turn as well. Here's another chance to draw into a 4 or 5 drop. Again, not going too well, guys. So we're going to kill this off. We're going to attack into his 1-1 and then swing and kill it. We're going to play around Defender of Argus or any sort of buffs he may have. I mean, double Savage Roar, Force of Nature right now it's like the worst thing that we could draw. It's seriously the worst thing we could draw. Lothar doesn't stop us. We just need to draw a creature. Have mercy. Come on, game. You gotta be kidding me right now. Like, seriously? You put all of this in my hand right now? Double Lore, double Savage, Force of Nature. Like, give me a break. We're trying to hit Legend here. I can't do it with this sort of utensils. He's getting down pretty low, though. I mean, 18's almost within combo range. It almost, like, luring right here feels so bad because he's just gonna kill it off with his Lothar. Like, it's so bad. Like, we developed nothing that turn. We drew 2 cards. That's fantastic. Yeah, that's great. And now he's just gonna make that trade. He's gonna summon. I feel like a Defender of Argus. He's gonna play like a creature to the left of the egg, and then he's gonna Defender, and that's gonna be pretty bad because then we need to get through there, and then we're gonna boom, and he's gonna big game. Oh, there's the Argus. Why would he do that? He has to buff the Lothar somehow, unless he knows we're gonna trade. Why wouldn't he just make the trade ahead of time? Unless he Power Overwhelming's our keeper. That would make sense. And then we'd have to force a nature to clear off this Lothar. Actually, we could Savage Roar. Oh, wow. That's so aggressive. That's so aggressive. I stay aggressive. Alright. How do we want to go about? I mean, Savage Roar clears his 4/4 and whatnot, but that doesn't set us up for a lethal. I think Dr. Boom's our best bet. Hopefully he just doesn't, like, fucking wreck our face. And again, we have Force of Nature Savage Roar next turn. He has to play around that. He's on the defensive. He's the one with low health here. As long as he doesn't BGH. Sea Giant doesn't really bother me. We're winning. Holy fuck. Please don't give him taunt. Yes! But he also... Please go face with everything. Alright. Kill Lothar. Face for 1. That's really bad. Oh my god. Alright, so we can BGH this. And now we can swipe or we can just Lothar. I think Lothar is pretty powerful right now. It stops him from using Plosion. It stops him from doing Warlock things. We could have swiped face and set up lethal, but I feel like he's just going to Defender again. I'd rather, again, build up that field, and if he doesn't kill it, we win. Like, if he has to kill every single card on the field, or he can defend her. And he's gonna just go face. Okay.
The end is close.
So Lothab into this guy. He's gonna make another dude. Can swipe this thing. Let's wild growth and see what we draw. And then we're gonna wrap that for 1 and draw some more. Innervate doesn't necessarily help us. Let's wrap this for 1, see what we get. Another wild growth. Alright.
For the wild.
Well, even with a hand like we had, we were able to pull off a sweet maybe win. I mean, Implosion stops our win condition right now. Actually, no, it doesn't, because we just passive, yeah. So there's Implosion. He has to play another taunt. Yeah, because we Force of Nature, Savage Roar, and then passive, and we have the Innervate in there. Yeah, it doesn't matter at this point. So Force of Nature, or we just Savage Roar, Innervate, Savage Roar. Here's like 20-some retarded damage. We are now 1 game away from Legend, boys and girls. Woo! The heart is a-pounding. The game is a-waiting. Legend is right around the corner. Right around the corner. Oh, man, guys. This is like the scariest point of each month is being 1 game away from Legend and then just losing. And then just like a whole bunch and then just going back down to rank 2 or something, which has happened a lot. Like, you would be surprised how many times I've been 1 game away from Legend and just got absolutely destroyed all the way back to like rank 2 or 3. The problem with Living Roots against a priest is if he has the how many cards did he keep? Fuck, I missed it. God dang it. The problem with Living Roots is if he plays the what is it called? Northshire Cleric, thank you. I think we're going to get rid of it. It's not worth him getting Northshire Cleric. If he would have replaced every card in his hand, I probably would have kept the Living Roots. But because I wasn't paying attention because I'm bad, I'm just going to make the assumption he has it, and we're just going to, you know, we're going to stand clear of getting bamboozled by the Northshire Cleric. Acidic Swamp Ooze. Okay. So, Wild Growth here. And then we're going to go ahead and play the Keeper to kill off that Acidic Swamp Ooze.
The damned stand
Dark
ready.
Cultist, okay, this makes sense. That's a pretty powerful card to play right now. Okay. How do we want to deal with this? We can Living Roots this and then play the Shredder, but the problem with that is if he has another creature, he's going to be able to swing his Cultist into that and kill, to get the boost with the Shredder. But I'm making the assumption he doesn't have another creature. He's had a creature on turn 2, a creature on turn 3. I'm going to make the assumption he doesn't have another creature on turn 4. I mean, that's pretty powerful. I mean, that's a 3-turn swing. I mean, I'm expecting maybe like a spell or something. Alright, yeah, Power Ward Shield, that makes sense. We also can silence that and put some work in there. That's a really nice draw for us. Or a really nice pick. So we actually could, we don't really want to passive that, but we can just keep her the Grove and take care of the 3-2, and now it doesn't get the ability anymore, which is really good for us.
I must safeguard the land.
That plus 3 HP to a creature is very powerful. The problem with this Keeper out on turn 5 is turn 6 he can actually Soul Priest it, which is not so good for us. So, we need to kill off this Keeper of the Grove ASAP. Along with it, we have to be careful with whatever comes out of the Shredder. We got to be careful about that as well. So we're actually going to just swing the Keeper of the Grove into the Death Lord because of the fact we're scared of it getting Soul Priested. The fact that we do have 2 Lords in our hand also helps us with card draw. This Priest has 5 cards in hand to our 3, but we have potentially 4 more with 2 5/5s. He's going to have to deal with the Emperor ASAP, so the Shadow Ward Death comes down on there, but that's okay because we're following up with 2 more 5/5s. Thought Steal, he could take Force of Nature Savage Roar, but I mean, a lot of our cards are in our hand. Double Shredder's in our hand, the Lords are in our hand. We're doing alright. So we can bombard the field right now, or we could go for the card draw. I'm going to vote for the card draw, to be quite honest. We're going to draw 2, and we're actually going to kill off our Keeper of the Grove here. And we're going to do this, so again, he doesn't take it. We do not want him taking that Keeper. And that Thought Steal just regained his hand. That basically did what my Keeper of the Lore did. Another Shadow Ward Death. Disgusting. So we're going to boom next turn in hopes that he doesn't have a Light Bomb, which if he does, this is perfectly fine as well. We can actually bait out the Light Bomb with the Azure Drake Shredder combination, which I like. I actually almost like the Innervate Druid of the Claw because it lives. Yeah, we're going to Innervate out the Druid of the Claw just because if he Light Bombs, it actually lives unless he wants to swing his Death Lord into it. Okay. We have one piece of the combo in our hand, but we've done no damage. Here's a Light Bomb. Oh, just a card. Ouch. That's powerful. He's going to heal that back up for 4. Alright, guys. This game just got a lot harder. That's really sick. This does 4. Yeah, we're going to watch. We're going to play around Light Bomb. We could play the Piloted Shredder, but I really don't want to here. I want him to use that Light Bomb or Holy Nova, which I know he has. He's already used double Shadow Ward Death. He's already Justicarred. He hasn't played any Entombs. He hasn't played Holy Novas. He hasn't played Light Bombs. We gotta be careful about those guys. This is the Legend game. Play smart. Be smart. Do what you gotta do. Healing Circle. There's a Light Bomb. And then there's the heal onto it to draw 1. Alright, hopefully Wrath is our best card here. Living Roots is also pretty nice. Shredder, and then Living Roots this for 3. The reason we're playing Shredder and Azure Drake instead of like Boom is because we want to put as many creatures on the floor so we can get a decent Force of Nature Savage Roar down. Like, we're basically going to swing with these, probably play nothing else, and then following turn Force of Nature Savage Roar. We don't want to play any of our big creatures and give them a good, give them another good Light Bomb. There's Ysera. We can't really get rid of Ysera right now. But this shows he has no other player he would have done it. So, I mean, it's not too crazy. I feel like overextending with Dr. Boom. Like, this is going to be one of those times where he's going to have what he needs or we're going to win. So hopefully he didn't get Ysera Awakens. This is down to that 20% chance that he did not get the damaging spell that does 5 damage to everybody but Ysera. Okay. Dream. Okay. Please don't tell me you also have Entomb.
Where shall I start?
Thought Steal.
I've got the
Big Game Hunter. Jesus fucking Christ. How did you get so incredibly good at this game? Alright, how do we want to deal with this field right now? I almost have to use Force of Nature Savage Roar to clear here. So swing, swing. I mean, the bombs have to die basically anyway. Yeah. So it's best just to do this right here. Well, we still have one more combo piece in the deck. He's already used one of the Ysera's Dream. He used both our Thought Steals. Oh my gosh. He hasn't used any Entombs. Another Death Lord. He's gonna Velen's Chosen. Power Ward. Alright. Down to 9 cards left in our deck. Feeling like an Ancient of Lore, but then he's just gonna Entomb it. But we gotta make that assumption he doesn't have it. We need the combo piece in our hand to burst him down. This Priest has played very well. I don't think we're gonna be able to do this one, guys. Next turn, we're going to Lothab, Shade. Oh, Nightmare's going to be able to make a pretty good trade with this. Another Velens. We're looking for a silence now. We have one more keeper, so we can actually silence this Death Lord. Hopefully he heals the Death Lord and not himself. Yeah, heal for 4 is really good as well. Holy Nova. Man, oh man. This guy is playing it out right now. Alright, do me well. Draw the Keeper of the Grove. Silence that Death Lord. Savage Roar. Doesn't really do much right now. We really can't do anything until we rummage up the that Keeper of the Grove. He actually could play Soul Priest right now and like just start flash healing on our face or his face. So technically, if we draw Silence, we play Lothab, and we do some other shit, we could possibly still win this, but it's not looking pretty. Yeah, I don't see an out here. He has 10 damage. We have no taunts. We have no ability to get past. I mean, we can Force of Nature, but that, I mean, Force of Nature Savage Roar to clear this thing does not feel good. There's our keeper that we were looking for oh so thoroughly.
Well played.
Fuck. Alright, we need to win 2 more now. Damn, guys. Damn. I thought we had that too, because he was like rank 3. They get nervous at the end of the month, but man, that Control Priest fucked us so hard. That double Light Bomb when he needed. The Death Lord is what really did us in, though. The Death Lord and that turn where he played the taunt and he BGH'd us. That, like, oh man. That Thought Steal into Ysera, disgusting. Alright.
Your soul shall be mine.
Well, Innervate, Ancient Allure is good, Wrath's good, Pouted Shredder is good. I really don't mind this hand. Well, we can actually get rid of the lore. It's too early for it. Savage Roar. Alright, I would have rather keep the lore. could have played lore on turn 4 and then got rid of the Shredder. That's cool. We can still Shredder on turn 1, which doesn't feel bad. Unless he's like Reno Lock. Okay. Maybe he's playing Zoo and we'll get lucky again.
Buying or selling.
Alright, so there's the Peddler. How do we want to deal with the Peddler? Double Innervate. Alright. Innervate out, Sire Shredder, and we'll just go face with the 2s. Can actually Innervate and kill off this Peddler, but I really don't want to do that right now. If he swings his Peddler into our 1/1 Groot, then we just passive next turn, kill the Peddler, and we still have the Shredder to make trades. Should be alright. With our backs against the wall. Alright, so there's that trade we were expecting. Drawing into like a Claw is pretty powerful, Allure is good. Swipe is potentially good because of Plosion. It's decent. Shade is good. This makes it hard for me to want to trade our 1/1 into the 2/1, but we almost have to here. That trade is too good not to play. We also could have just wrathed it, but developing the field is really powerful, especially if we're gonna play Shade, which we haven't played much of lately. We gotta see some more of the Shade. We got one of the combo pieces in our hand. Eerie Statue. It's an interesting card to see. How much damage do we have? We've got double Savage Roar, so that's 6, 10, 13. That's a lot of damage.
For the wild.
Do we swing with our 3/3? Sure. We have double Savage Roar in our hand. We have to do as much damage as possible. Is he gonna give both them taunt?
Shields up.
Woo! That's a wall. Alright, so Keeper of the Grove. Do me well. Drew to the Claw. Alright. This swings here. I mean, one more turn and this can live. This swings here, Wrath, passive this. But this also dies. We lose both our creatures. What do I want to do? What's his turn 6? I mean, we have to clear this. There's no way. So let's see what happens. God
for no one.
damn it, guys.
Where shall I strike?
That was really bad, considering every spell in our hand. Okay. Alright. Fuck. Oh, not again. Not like this. We were one game away.
I have the power!
Can we still do it? Alright, so let's calculate this damage. So, Savage Roar, passive. We trade here. We trade here. That should be game. Alright. Let's see if I'm right. Three damage to this. This into here. This into here. And then face for 17 damage. Holy shit. Alright, one more game. We are one game away from Legend. Alright, let's do it well this time, guys. Let's not get Lore Walker Cho, who... he could have done so much bad things. I have such a headache, too. Alright, so if we lose this one, I'm going to take a break for a little bit. Do this crazy headache I have. I'm going to get something to eat. And then we're going to come back. We're going to win one game, and I'm going to attach it to the end of the other video. Maximus 007.
You asked for it.
Alright. Do we like this opening hand? 1, 2, coin into 4. I like it. Gonna get rid of the Azure Drake. It's too much right now. Savage Roar, you're too much as well, but I would rather have... That's the second time we've replaced... Like, last game we replaced a Lore and we got a Savage Roar. And now we replaced an Azure Drake and we got a Savage Roar. Don't play Mana Worm. Do me well. There we go. I kind of like the coining out of the Ass Pirate, but then we can't coin out the Shredder. So, I mean, we could have. No, we can't. This is better. Okay. If he's playing Freeze Mage, this is going to be a resident sleeper kind of game. He should ping if he has any sort of 2-drop in his hand. Alright, so now we Ass Pirate. If he doesn't kill it, we can save coin. And not have to coin out the Shredder. But if he does kill her with like a Frostbolt, then we just have to coin out the Shredder naturally. And then we'll swipe his turn 4, and then Drew to the Claw on 5, and then we have the Savage Roar for the late game, even though that doesn't do as well. Wow, he is playing Freeze Mage. Okay. Alright, constant pressure. We will apply pressure to the wound until he's dead. We also run Loatheb now. So, ideally, if we play Loatheb at the correct time, and we're able to burst them down with combo and pop them secrets, we should be able to win this game. Ideally. Frostbolt. So where he's using a lot of his burst, I mean the Roaring Torches or something. Oh wow, that doesn't help us. That's bad. That's really bad. I mean I would rather even have a 1-2 to be honest. Innervating out the Claw. I mean we have a natural turn. We have the he only has 5 cards in his hand. Fuck it. Gotta do what you gotta do to put the damage on the floor, folks. The worst draw is if we draw Lore next turn.
Let the
Alright, that's good. Oh, not so good, because then he just pings it, and then we swing our assassin into it, and then it just dies. Then he's able to draw lots of cards. Keeper of the Grove. We actually want to use that on Doomsayer. I mean, either way he's going to draw. No, he's only going to draw one more. If we hit this into here, it just kills it. If we play, I really don't want to Keeper of the Grove.
For the wild.
This is not the pressure I was looking for. He has 8 cards. He's only 1 card ahead of us, though. We need, Emperor would be pretty cool to at least discount one of these cards. Secret. Alright, I'm guessing that's the Sweet Barrier. Well, we see a Doomsayer. If he uses a Doomsayer now, Mad Scientist. Alright. There's another Savage Roar. I want to use this to cycle. I mean, we could silence the Mad Scientist, but then we don't have a way to deal with Doomsayers. There's the lore. That's helpful.
For the wild. Can't do that.
Alright, swing. Here's the Ice Bearer. So he pulled out an Ice Block, which is not too bad because now... I mean, it's bad that he got a secret for free, but it's not too bad because that makes it... Nah, it's pretty bad. I was gonna say, I mean, if it's in his hand, then he gets to play it on his own. But next turn, we draw 2 cards anyway. And then he's gonna play Doomsayer on turn 8. Or maybe... This turn, he doesn't want to deal with the Druid of the Fall. That makes sense. He's gonna ping that now. Okay. So it's pretty much Ancient of Lore, and then do we deny 1 draw, or do we do 4 damage? I think we deny 1 draw, because we have double Savage Roar in our hand. We can draw into Force of Nature. I'm definitely going to attack into that. Living Roots, Force of Nature. Alright. So next turn we're going to be... He's got 27, and right now we have 9, plus that 4, 13... plus 14, 27 exactly. So we actually can pop him next turn with Force of Nature. Oh, no, we don't have enough mana. Never mind. Rip. I'm expecting a Doomsayer here. And then the following turn, Blizzard.
What to
15
do?
cards.
What to
I mean, he could have what he needs now, which means we need to draw into Loatheb, which is really important. Can we pop him next turn, though? I mean, we can't Force Nature Savage Roar because that takes 9 mana. We're only at 8. We have potentially double swipe, which is 8, and we only have 9, so I mean that's 17. He has 27. There's no way. We just have to hope he plays a Doomsayer, so we can just play the Keeper of the Grove. Get this card out of our hand. Blizzard. Really don't want to silence. Another Mad Scientist.
I'll show them all.
Oh man, I like. He hasn't played Doomsayer yet, and I need to silence this guy. I don't want to silence him, though. We're going to Living Roots to summon 1/1 Groots. We're going to swipe.
For the wild.
Still pushing lethal next turn, though. Alright, I gotta hit the bathroom real quick. This water's getting to me.
I bring life.
Alright, guys, what did I miss? Oh, God, that's not good. That's not good. Do we Loatheb here? 3,
for
3,
no one.
2.
For the wild.
Oh man, if he has the damage in his hand, this is so bad. Normally you use Loatheb to stop him from using that ice block, but right now, I mean 17 damage, and he has the ability to pump out 2 secrets over the course of 2 turns that I think we lose. There was no way around. I mean, I guess we could have now, because then you just Frostbolt the Druid of the Claw. We still have Force of Nature Savage Roar to pop secret next turn, but Doomsayer? No Doomsayer. He's just buying time right now. I don't think there's any worry. Wait, man, why do we have to? Why Freeze Mage, man? All right, we're gonna keep going after this. I can't stop now.
Well played.
Oh man, maybe he'll concede. The final boss that concedes when he has the win. Oh man, he's just gonna BM. I mean, you get cycle like that, you get the freezes you need.
What to do?
I mean, Freeze Mage is a very powerful deck. Very powerful deck.
Well played.
Alright, we gotta win 2 more now. Why? See, every time. 1 game away, guys. 1 game away. Feel bad. Alright. Have mercy. I want to change the deck up, but at the same time, I do not. Because I have faith in the mid-range Druid. Alright. 2 wins, guys. 2 wins. I don't even know what recording time we're at now. No, that doesn't tell me the time. But I think we're at like an hour at least. Shaman. Okay. I don't mind it too much. I mean, if he's playing aggro Shaman, I think it's... I mean, I like the matchup. Okay, so we're going to keep Living Roots. Don't want to keep any of the 2 high drops. Darkness Aspirant's pretty good. What's up with Savage Roar in our opening hand every single game? Like, this is getting a little obnoxious. Gonna definitely make those 1/1 Groots. I mean, it has been in our opening hand the past 3 games in a row. Not that it's not a good card. It's just you don't play it until like turn 8 or later. So coin into Flame Juggler. Go face. Yeah, asking for way too much there. We could do 2 damage to it or summon 2 1/1 Groots. Just summoning the Groots is pretty good. He's gonna have to deal with them. And if he does, I don't know. There's no other play there, guys. I mean, we could have passived and swung into it, but oh, Jesus, this start. All right, it looks like we're gonna have to Savage Roar to clear the board. Shade's pretty good. Let's go face. Next turn we can, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Shredder's pretty good too. I mean, he doesn't really have that much damage on the board. And if we Savage Roar, this is 3, this makes a trade, this makes a trade, and this goes to 1. Alright, Savage Roar inbound. Oh, I'm making the trades now. Swipe. Yeah. It's pretty good. Trade. Trade. Hunter passive. Ouch. So he can't overload here if he has Doomhammer in his hand. And then there's the Leper and the passive, or he's going to overload. Alright, Lightning Bolt here. If he Lightning Bolts here, he's not playing Doomhammer next turn. Not that he has it anyway. Earth Shock. So it's actually going to put that to a 2 hit. Okay. I like Shredder, kill off Leper, go face for 2.
Job's done.
Man, please don't have that sweet Doomhammer. Don't have the Doomhammer. Oh, God. Alright, Drew the Claw, baby. Drew to the Claw. Now we lose. Double Savage. It's quite a bit of damage. But I think
I must safeguard.
we'll just win. We'll plan around winning next turn. As long as he doesn't win next turn, if he can't do 16 damage with 4 mana and 3 cards in hand, I'm not sure what's gonna happen, guys. We have double Savage Roar. We should be able to win this. Come on, buddy. All right, never mind. Win delayed. Oh god, and we're taking 10. Oh fuck. Who would have thought? Drew the Claw. But can we still push lethal here? Alright, so Savage Roar, Savage Roar. This hits into here. This hits into here. And then these are going to have, this is going to have 8, and this is going to have 6. And 8 and 6 is 14. Let's do the math again. Is 6, 8? Alright. Should have this.
For the wild.
Ooh! Double Savage Roar. Coming in handy dandy. That's why we played the Keeper that turned into Savage Roar. Alright. 1 game. Just 1 game. Alright, we're gonna actually cancel and then go back in. We're juking it out right now. Ready, aim, fall. Let's go. I am pumped. I am ready. Give me that legend number. Let's see the comments on YouTube. Anything interesting? Nothing too crazy. Oh god, a 970.
I will fight.
That's
with
the highest player we've gone
protect
against so
the
far.
wild.
And he's probably playing Secret Paladin. Keeping Wild Growth, getting rid of the rest. This is pretty bad. I actually should have kept the Shredder. What am I thinking? Because turn 2 is Wild Growth and then turn 3 Shredder. Why am I doing this? Oh, God, have mercy. Alright. Why did I do that? Like, I saw Wild Growth and I saw a 4-drop. He replaced every card in his hand. Guess it can't be that bad. Alright, draw me into, like, another Shredder. And there's Savage Roar again. In our opening hand. Secret Keeper. Turn 1. Oh, man, guys. Why did I get rid of the Shredder?
I'll never tell.
Oh, gosh. There's the Secret Keeper. Alright, so we're gonna Wild Growth. She's gonna play 1 secret, and she's gonna do nothing after that, and we're gonna wrap that down.
Shields up. Red alert.
Shield a mini bot, so it looks like we're gonna Shade. I kind of like Shade, and then Living Rootsing the 2. I mean, the 1-2. Next turn, we can Azure Drake. I'm assuming if he doesn't draw, I mean, Muster. If he draws Muster, if he plays Muster, then we want to swipe. If he plays anything else, we can Azure Drake. 970 Legend player playing Secret Paladin. Can we beat him for our Legend? If we beat this guy, and for our Legend game, we're gonna get at least top 1.5k Legend. I think we even take his spot. I don't even know how it works, but if he musters right here, coin into Shredder. Okay. So Azure Drake just basically dies to Shredder. Oh man. So wrathing this, passiving this doesn't really gain us any board control. So I guess it's just Shredder on Shredder. Just keep our Shade and Stealth. If he coined on 3 into 4, that means he has another 4-drop. Probably a Keeper of Old Men. Because he probably thought we were going to Drew to the Claw. And then he could take out Champion. Alright, glad we didn't play Azure Drake there. This guy's curve is insane. If he also has Mysterious Challenger and shit, we are done for. Oh man, that was a good call from him. 1 turn off, buddy. Gonna Azure Drake. and then we're gonna swing into his 2/2. So right now he can't deal with both our 4/4s, and he's gonna have to, I guess, Shredder into the Shade, and then the weapon into Azure. He just needs to stop playing a solid card every turn. Like, he's played, like, turn 1 Keeper, turn 2 Shielded, turn 3 was, I don't remember what it was Point into Shredder, and then True Silver, and then Belcher. Like, powerful cards back-to-back like that is what we can't keep up with. Like, we're still trying to maintain board control. If he goes this into Mysterious Challenger, I mean, that's just absolutely insane. You can't beat curves like that. Not. There's the Uldaman, which we assumed he had. And there's the Haunted Creeper. So maybe he didn't have the challenge. Alright, bombs. Bombs aren't going to do anything there. Alright, so we're going to draw 2 more. And hope he doesn't have the... attacking into the Belcher is just going to make more cards, but, I mean, it's the highest drop we can attack with. That kind of stinks. Alright, kill off something else, please. Alright, just go face. Fuck. Alright, don't have Challenger, don't have Boom. Still not over yet. Next turn, we can Claw, Wrath, Ass Pirate. It's a powerful turn. Kill off this 2/2, Wrath this for 1. Claw contest this. There's Boom, so we need to draw into our big game Hunter. Why, guys? Juking out the system did not work. Big game. Thank you. It has heard my claw. I heard my prayers. I guess I should have wrathed one of these guys prior. That doesn't. Oh no, we can't wrath. We just have claw. Tyrion shuts us down as well. But next turn, I mean, we have a constant pressure of fuck. Keeper of the Grove, come on. Don't kill any of these cards. Hits for 4. Jesus. Alright. We can get Keeper of the Grove and do another Druid of the Claw Silence. At least buys us a little bit more time. Keeper of the Grove. Oh man, we had swipe. Innervate. Alright, we're gonna wrap this.
Where shall I strike?
Alright, we're setting up for a sneaky lethal here. So he's gonna swing his Tyrion into the force. Like, no Mysterious Challenger, but Dr. Boom into Tyrion. Have mercy. Alright, so it is. This goes into there. He doesn't kill the Lothar. We draw into. This goes face. How much damage is it?
Reporting for duty.
That's 17. I think that's game. Because this goes into here, that's 6, 7, and then 3, 10. No, that only puts him at 17. Fuck. Well, can do it anyway.
For the wild.
One fucking off. Are you kidding me? Oh.
What?
All right. Couldn't just give it to me. What could we have done that game? Pump one more game. Alright. Back to 2 games. That's the 3rd time being 1 game away, by the way, guys. Holy shit. trying to think of where that 1 damage could have come from.
Malfurion versus
Oh,
Gul'dan.
another high legend play.
Soul shall be mine. I must protect.
Maybe if we would have kept that shredder. What was our turn 4? What was our turn 4? I don't remember. Alright. Double wild growth living roots. At least we have a lot of ramp. Alright. So maybe we can draw into shredder here. Because wild growth puts us at 4 mana on turn 3. Zombie Chow is a pretty good counter to our board right now. Wild growth, face. This almost looks like a Reno lock from what he's played so far. Zombie Chow is not normally found in Zoo. I mean, it's found in Handlock, I suppose, sometimes. Handlock's a pretty bad matchup as well. Point into Void Caller? No, 3-drop MK Boss. Pretty good start. Azure Drake. Another wild growth.
For the wild. For the wild. For the wild.
I guess we'll just hit this for 1 and then go face. So we actually have a swipe that we can use. Oh man. Egg.
Why do you call?
Goes face? Okay. Makes a 1/1. Makes sense. It's either Azure Drake or swipe. And then we still have shit to deal with. So I'm just gonna Azure Drake. We can swipe at any time. Maybe he'll just go face and ignore it. But I think he's gonna swing Zombie Chow. Or maybe Power Overwhelming something. Another Void Walker. There's a Sea Giant. We have a big game though, so that doesn't matter. And he's gonna make these trades here. Those are pretty bad trades. I mean, he doesn't know that we've got BGH and swipe, but either way. I almost like BGH
I've got the beast in my
and then
stomach.
Shredder. And then just wait for him to Plosion for the swipe. There's no reason to use it. Swipe's only gonna kill these 2 1/1s, and I'm not scared of Void Walkers. Okay, kills off BGH. Hits for 4. Oh, 3. And goes face with the rest. Okay. Gonna swipe this.
This is funny.
Gonna swing into here. Actually, we can innervate out the claw, or we can just draw 1. Or we can just passive to kill this. I kind of want to save Wrath for this egg. What are we going to use innervate for?
What?
Most likely nothing.
Where shall I strike?
There's no reason not to innervate out the 4/6. Put something on the board. I mean, the innervate, it's already too late in the game for it to really get any use. We've double wild girth from the start. Ran into Defender of Argus. If so, we should have killed the 1/1. Oh, Peddler. Alright, so he's going to get 2 1/1s. Hopefully he doesn't get a corruption. A Power Overwhelming helps him. But it's a really good draw. We need to draw into lore. We need to refill our hand back up. And the fact that he can tap every turn, like, lore has to happen. It has to. We have to draw into Boom, Lore, Savage Roar is a horrible draw, Ass Pirate's a horrible draw, another Innervate's a horrible draw, Living Roots is a horrible draw, Grove is not that great of a draw. We need to definitely kill Brand, so our 1/3 swings into his 1/1, or 4/6 swings into his 2/4. Okay. Living Roots was one of the bad draws. I almost want to use Wrath to cycle. So how do we? Which one do we want to cycle is the question, because our. Yeah, we're gonna cycle on. No, that doesn't matter. I mean, it does a little bit, I suppose. Okay, Lothip is solid.
the wild.
This swings into here, this into here, this over here, and then so now our 1/2 can swing into his 2/1. Lotheb's a decent sized creature. If we would have saved Wrath for like dealing the 3 damage, we wouldn't have been able to develop a 5/5. There's the power overwhelming. So we can draw maybe an Azure Drake. We can Azure Drake Living Root's passive kill 4/4. Pretty good. Innervate. Not a good card to draw. Alright, summons 2 1/1s. Kill off this. Passive. Go face for 1. Innervate was a complete dry draw there. And our field is so incredibly weak. And the fact that he's at 25 health and can passive every turn with a card that we can only kill with swipe does not feel good.
Buying or selling.
Peddler into any sort of damage that does 1. Mortal Coil, Elven Archer, and Boar are bad.
Someone
Voodoo
call
Doctor. If you don't have Elven Archer, Boar, or Vanguard. Goes face? Okay, makes sense. Alright, draw me into a lore. Azure Drake's not too bad. Savage Roar. Force of Nature. So Innervate, Force of Nature clears these. This swings into here. I mean, we definitely use it. How do we use it though? This into here, this into here, 1 into here, that into there. We keep our 1/1s. Okay. Keeping our 1/1s alive and healthy is good. We still have 2 lores to draw into, by the way. So we draw into those. Good stuff happens. Power Overwhelming kills off our Drake. As long as he doesn't draw into cards like Haunted Creeper is not that great for him, but it's still good. It's a sticky minion. You can't get rid of it. That was pretty good for us.
I must safeguard them.
for the wild.
We still need lore. Or if we just draw Force of Nature, Savage, we're back to back. But we already used 1 Force of Nature, so. Abusive Sergeant, you can trade up into the double abusive. You actually can now trade up. Holy shit. Lore. Thank you. We finally drew our drawing mechanic in the deck. That's what I thought. 1 game away from Legend. Alright, come on, guys. Give us a good matchup. Give us a good hand. This is the 4th time being 1 game away from Legend. Do not do me dirty. Do not do me dirty. Priest. This is a redemption game from when we played Priest earlier. Alright.
I must protect the
We show our skills. Number 1, prostitute Kazakhstan. Just kidding. Okay. Priest is a hard matchup, though. Priest is a hard matchup. Maybe he'll get DC'd. Not that I want to see my opponent get DC'd, of course not. But, you know, I wouldn't be complaining. So, I do not think I coin out the Ass Pirate here. Because if I coin her out and she just dies, fuck it. Playing against a Priest. What turn 2 play would he have besides Shadow Word Pain? Right? And we have a 3-drop in our hand. Our only direct counter is Shadow Word Pain. Exactly. Sweet. So now we can shade, make this trade here so we can't Valen's Chosen this. Okay. Double swipe, doesn't feel too good. Make this trade, because as we know he probably plays Velens, and if he Velens, that's an issue. Turn 3, most likely a Death Lord, but we can actually get rid of that Death Lord with a... I mean, we can silence it, or we can swipe, but it would kill off our creature. So swipe, Death Lord, swing, or we silence. I think I want to save silence for Velens, so I like swipe. Swing, swing, bring out Emperor. 4/4, whatever. Emperor would have been good. Azure Drake is fine. Lothar would have been fine.
Welcome to the
Either or. So for this guy, definitely want to keep dealing with this board he's putting down. Let's see what we draw. Keeper. I don't know when swipe's really going to be useful to us, but Wrath into this into that. But then this is prone to going to be prone to Holy Nova no matter what. We're gonna deal 3 damage to that because if we swing into it with our 4/4, then he can just Holy Nova it. And I really don't want to get Holy Nova down. Because right now, Holy Nova only kills 1 creature. If we hit this into there, this will have 2 HP. And then you can Holy Nova that as well. Alright, so for turn 5, Lothab's really powerful here. Another Druid of the Claw is really good. And Azure Drake is always fine. The fact that he healed here, I foresee not so good things in our future, like a Light Bomb. Innervate does nothing. I almost want to Keeper the Grove because he's not going to have a way to kill it. And we are pushing lethal. Do not have Light Bomb. And the reason I played Keeper for 2 damage is when Light Bomb hits, it's not going to be able to kill the Keeper. Top decks the Light Bomb. Okay. This is where, Alright, so this does 2. This is another 2, puts him at 11. Swipe is 4, Holy Nova for 6, unless he takes 1.
I must safeguard the land.
We're at 7. Okay. Alright, we're literally pushing everything we got into this next turn, hoping he doesn't have a Shadow Priest. Even if he has a Shadow Priest, we win. Because this would be 4, 5. Oh, we beat 1 off. Alright, don't have Shadow Priest. This is it. The heal's not enough. What do you have for 5 mana? Not a Death Lord off the top. Soul Priest. No Flash Heal? Game! In fucking insane, guys.
You have been.
Let's go! Legend! This is what I'm talking about. Oh, print screen. A Lamau, a Lamau, a Lamau for you and me. We are legend. Let's open up the chat because everybody's gonna say congratulations. Gotta get that legend. Alright, no one congratulated us. But that's okay because we hit legend and that's all that matters. It's been a good 2 days, guys, or a day and a half. We started at rank 5 a day and a half ago and we hit legend. That's pretty good. Needless to say, I've gotten little to no sleep, haven't done any homework, and I've barely left my bedroom, and literally am eating myself because I refuse to eat until I get legend, but needless to say, we made it. Should probably do this earlier in the month. But anyway, guys, always glad to have you. Every month is exciting. I want to do some victory speech, but nothing's coming to my head right now because of this really bad headache. But anyway, always glad to have you guys here at the end. It's been growing pretty rapidly the past couple weeks, or I should say the past month-ish. So it's really exciting to see all the new, I shouldn't say new faces, but new usernames leaving comments and interacting in the chat. So don't think I don't notice you. I mean, I try to respond back to, I would have to say my response rate back to you guys above 95%. If I can respond, I try to. So always glad to talk to you guys and hear what you have to say, and I'm glad you're enjoying the videos. I hear that a lot, so I'm really happy you're enjoying it, and I'm enjoying making them for the most part, besides, you know, being 1 game away from Legend 4 times in a row. But anyway, making this a little too long. So as always, guys, I'm Warshack and happy whatever the hell day it is.